My name is Stuart Parr. I'm an American. I worked in creative world of film, architecture, design, and luxury brand building for the last 35 years. I like the quality of life here. I like the Venetians very much. I don't see myself moving. No, I like living here. I don't know. I didn't find Venice, it found me. And it's been a love affair since I got here. The way to describe Venice for me is it's a mysterious delight. I live in a really small provincial village, and yet I can wake up, go and get a coffee and run into somebody and be invited to something that evening that the Rolling Stones could be playing at. Anything can happen here. This is it. I hadn't spent one night in, I spent months and months and months of my life in Italy. I'd never actually spent one night in Venice before I came to buy the company. And then just got on a plane and came here and spoke to the owner of the original Venetian slipper store, Piedaterre, Venezia, from 1952. And I decided I wanted to buy this company. Hi, girls. Bene, anch'io.
Well, he basically re-engineered the shoes because before, and I think in the mind of all Italians, the Venetian slipper was a slipper. So a very simple shoes made with recycled materials, very simple, to be worn inside the house. I think he left his life in the US to come and move here in Venice. It's because he absolutely loves Venice, and he actually live here so many time during the year, and sometimes he knows better than me that I live here in Venice. He knows restaurants, he knows where to buy this and that. So yeah, I could say he's a real Venetian adoption.
Bye, girls. Boys and girls, this is Bevil Aqua, one of the greatest velvet fabric makers in the world. It's incredible. I mean, where'd you ever see that? You walk in and you see them, you see them working on these looms that some of them take as much as 6-7 months to set the bobbins up just to make the velvet. I find it incredibly inspiring to come in here. They have note cards, almost like a symphony, like as if you're reading a composition for a symphony, and we make a lot of slippers using the Bevil Aqua fabric. So you walk around Venice, and obviously when you move here, you get lost every single day. Sometimes 20 times a day until you learn how to walk around Venice. This is the Venetian Conservatory. My understanding is one of the best in Europe. Just the energy, I mean, these are some of the greatest. They have incredible concerts here, which I go to, and they have some of the best, prodigy musicians in the world. You walk by here and it sounds like as if a zoo was being transported on a train, and you hear instead of hearing, horses kicking and elephants, trumpeting, sometimes you'll walk by here and you'll hear Chet Baker being played on a trumpet. somebody singing opera from one window, another person singing opera from another window. It just, the energy that comes out of this building is just incredible. I don't know anybody that lives here that doesn't want to be here. Everybody I know that lives here loves Venice for the similar reasons than I do. One of my favorite places. So D'Arturo has been around for a very long time. I mean, I eat there all the time. It's 3 minutes from my house. I'll even go to the gym and sit next to the kitchen with them and eat late at night. But it's one of my favorite restaurants. I don't know, I think it's just a magical city. I love it. There's a lot of activity here going on in terms of art installations, and there's a lot of artists working in glass and various things, but you know, it's hard to explain. I mean, look right here at this building. Look at all the moss covering that. I mean, the seaweed. I mean, it's basically algae. I mean, it's pretty fantastic, huh? And I feel like there's a runway of life, a lifetime of things to do and not do the same thing every day. You know, I love walking here. I met Elena and Margarita, and their father is also, so they're second generation glassmakers. And for contemporary glass, it's just beautiful. They have a point of view, and they do something different than anyone else does. For me, this is the most, I don't know, it's the most beautiful glass shop in Venice.
You see, this is like a shape that we've done like in many different sizes. We started small, and then every time we would make it taller or larger, and it's quite a simple shape. But with the carving, we like change, we dig in the surface with like different patterns, different textures, and this changes completely the shape of glass. And with different colors, like you have so many possibilities, so many options.
Next time you come, we'll go out and we'll go to Lido. There's just so much to explore that people don't ever see.